Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome back to Victoria 2. Today we're going to be continuing our war against France. We're doing a good job taking out these rebels, and I also extended it so that the game should last past this Christmas. Coming up would be the last day of the game, but it should last longer than that now because I set it to. Obviously I don't know for sure yet. We won't know until it becomes anything later, but I set it so I could go all the way to 1999 just in case. Obviously, we're just going to finish up this war, but I figured it would take us probably like maybe another 6 months more than the game is going to let us. So we'll take what we can get, and let's see about moving this army up here to help those Netherlands, or those guys fight against the Netherlands. What kind of army we got up there? It looks like we're packing a lot of just regular stuff. And the French, is that the French? That's the French flag. Are we seriously getting gas attack against them? Okay, that must be an error. It must be because this guy is like from the Netherlands or something. It has to be. There's no way they don't have gas defense because they were getting it there. But whatever, I'll take it against the Netherlands. That is good to me. Alright, so we're going to go with the 5-speed here. This is the main front here. Looks like we're doing pretty good. We're starting to put a lot of pressure on them, and they are still sweeping into Italy, which sucks, but I think we'll be able to beat them up pretty shortly. We will maybe be able to call these guys. No, because they've got a truce until 37, so I mean, maybe the war will take that long, but I hope not. I would prefer it didn't. Anyways, we're going to keep on going here. Alright, looks like the French troops are moving in on us here and there. This is just infantry, so what is this squad here? We only have infantry there, so let's find a squad where we got a bunch of like artillery or something. You know, unfortunately it looks like everything is pretty balanced except for, yeah, let's send this army up there. That should be good to reinforce them with. The Ottomans want access? Sure. I mean, I'm assuming it's because they are fighting against... Yeah, everybody but France they're actually fighting against right now. So, good for them. I don't know why our 36 stack is over here. That's really weird. Anyways, yeah, continue, I guess. Let's use this navy here to just kind of blockade a little bit. Get us a little bit of extra war score here and there. We're about to take Paris, which is going to be sweet. And yeah, it looks like we're winning that fight, obviously, with the gas help. They're going to come get us in Angers, which is this guy here. Alright, well, we'll let them eat through our dig-in a little bit there. I think this army is okay. Yeah, we have a pretty good mix. Not enough artillery, though. We definitely need more artillery. Speaking of artillery, let's build more artillery. And also, speaking of Asia, because we just built troops there, what's that look like? Oh, it's actually pretty strong. Can we get into... we can get into Russia from here, but I think what we're going to do is we're just going to pick up all these dudes and take them over to France, because that's where we need them right now. So let's find that navy that we were chilling with, and let's send that dude all the way over to China real fast. He'll pick them up and drop them off back in France, no problem. Portugal would like access as well. I will, I guess I gave you access. Probably shouldn't have, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Alright, so they're engaging us there, so let's give half of this to that. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll give half over to these guys here. Alright, and so yeah, France is now starting to divert troops over here. It looks like they pieced out Switzerland. Didn't need you anyway, you bastard. Who's the main, it's France, right? Just seeing what they would do. Yeah, they won't even take 0. That sucks. We're winning the battles, of course, but, you know, that's only going to last for so long. These guys are going to go to Tours, which is this one here. So let's see if we can just make them think twice. No. They came in anyways. Did we get the dig-in at least with those bonus troops? No. They took a river crossing though. But they're coming back over here, which is unfortunate. We just got Paris, though, which is excellent because we can now divert some of these troops away. Alright, we just need to make sure we win every battle, and then, you know, obviously we win the war. No. There we go. Oh, hello, Spain. I didn't want to see you, really, but I guess that's a interesting army. Oh, it's only infantry. Okay, so the center is infantry, then. Yeah, so they're backing up pretty heavily over here, but like I said, hopefully that'll take the pressure off Italy, and Italy will be able to fight back a little bit better. Maybe. Alright, so it looks like we're winning every single fight. That's good. They don't have too many reinforcements coming up here. I mean, if this continues, and, you know, obviously then we'll win. We're getting more troops every second, more armor, which is good. These guys are actually reinforcing more than I thought they would. Those guys are stuck up there or something? Well, here, let's grab these guys. We'll merge them together. I'm going to send these guys down here, and we'll go pick them up after those guys from China get here. So yeah, we don't need these guys defending anymore. Okay, we won. Where was that? That was this guy. Nice. Good work. That's actually a pretty balanced, or, well, not very balanced. We need more artillery, obviously, but it's still a good army. So we'll leave that there, because it looks like we're still winning every single fight. So we'll leave it that way. So that's good, because it just means we don't have to do anything right now. We won the Battle of Lyon, which was where exactly? Oh, that was this guy. So let's split this in half. This is where all of our goddamn artillery is. So let's split this in half and just take out some of these other dudes over here. Yeah, let's make sure we get... Yeah, that little 7 stack needs to die. Ooh, advanced cruisers. Sexy. Ooh, those guys are reinforcing now too, which is good. We're leveraging that gigantor population we have against the French. Alright, so now they're really like, oh shit, we need to move more troops over to fight the CSA again. So they're hopefully Italy will come back and just be more pestering them. Alright, we killed that stack back here. And we're still winning every single fight on the front lines, which is exactly what we wanted. Excellent. Let's go send this artillery in there to just finish these guys off here, because that's all we have is, that was the one against Russia in the Ottomans that we saw those troops there earlier, and we're like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing here? Good, good, good. Alright, and those guys are down to 8,000 over here. Excellent. Let's check on China. Are the boats close? No. Oh, they had to go the other way. That sucks. Yeah, so they'll get there eventually. We still control Panama, though, so that's good. Unfortunately, the way that it worked out, we kind of had to beat France first. It wouldn't have been my ideal thing to beat France first because they are the war leader. I would have liked to have save them for last because we, could piece out the other guys individually first. But it just would have been super hard. If we had let Italy just get raped by France, then, they wouldn't be helping us now by distracting a pretty good amount of their troops over here. And then, once we deal with these little guys, then we should have no problem just coming in to smash the rest. Alright, let's send those guys in, and then I'm going to just take, I'll send that, and then we'll send these two to just, unsiege. Alright, and we're still winning every single battle on the front lines? Yes, good. Okay, and we're going to kind of chill right here because we're getting, what we want. And it looks like we actually will finish all the techs before the end of the game. Oh no, this is going to take a year. So, poop. We wouldn't have. We would have been 1 tech short. Alright, so since we can, now we're going to move all of our... Why is Belgium fighting against us? Oh, that's France. Well, since we can, we're going to take these guys that are just kind of chilling and send some up here to help some of these fights. Like that one especially, where we're kind of even. Alright, of course we're going to decline. Alright. So now they are all retreating. Good. We have won every single fight. Excellent. We should have a pretty ridiculous score now. Plus 50 for battles. Sweet. Alright, and I think now it's time to push the front forward. Now, hopefully what will happen is we'll get in this position where, like, you know, we don't have to move. We'll be moving forward, but we only have the same amount of provinces to occupy still. But I'm not going to count on it. Like, we really need to keep an army here. But we can move up both of these guys. Alright. Just checking on the armies, making sure we're winning every fight again. Alright, I think we're good. Let's move up. Alright. Good, good, good. And these armies over here in Italy are just too far. They're not going to be able to help at all, which is great for us. Although, poor Italy. They're kind of getting wrecked over there. It looks like all of the rebels are dead, so we can go ahead and just collect all these units. Well, I'll leave that 33 then. We'll send all these guys over there. And so we should be in China now. Good. Let's get all these Chinese troops over there too. We're just going to become like a gigantic wave and go over the country. And here. I'm going to turn this off because it could cause issues. Alright, so let's drop these guys off right there in France. And it looks like we want to do something here, so I'm gonna do it, you know, just to appease people. Looks like it was this one that they wanted the most. Besides, you know, slavery. Alright, there we go. I don't know how these troops are getting in behind us, though. Oh, it's probably from there. Alright, well, good news is we have some extra armies that we can use to just flush them back out. France is calling for peace. I can imagine. Seems like something that they would want to do now that we're destroying them. Should probably also collect this army too. Will this whole thing fit on there? Sweet. All right, let's move the fleet back here so that they can't get off that island. And we'll drop these guys off over here too. And then with the whole army over here, there shouldn't be any issues. All right, looks like we're losing over there, so I'm gonna take this fully moraled ones back to fight them. We took a river and a terrain penalty there. That sucks. But I think we'll win regardless. Alright, we're going to push the front a little bit more. And I guess deal with these guys in the back. And we can't let this army fall. We can't lose one or we'll be in deep shit. Alright, so with this moving here, we should be in a pretty good line of attack defense thing. Split this in half and send that unit over here. And down. Yeah. Alright, And then I think we can, yeah, we can pull that guy back without compromising the front. I'm gonna send this over here to try to pick up some more dudes. Yeah, they should have no problem over here. Or, well, fine. I'll split them in half then. But this is going to be good. These are nicely balanced armies. Well, lots of airplanes, lots of tanks, lots of new stuff. Alright, so once again, we're just going to go around and basically make sure that we're winning every battle. That is the case. So let's finish that 0 stack. That has no business being there, and finish that as well. France is still committing quite a few, quite a lot of troops over here actually, and it looks like, yes, it did work the game. It let us go. So we're doing good there. Alright, and let's keep going. Our dreadnoughts got a little faster, so that's good. They should then come with our troops a little faster. That'll be nice. And I think what we're going to do is leave these wounded guys here and send that up north. Or south. Alright, and then this 91 stack can go and fight these guys. And we'll send half of the infantry in over here first. Oh no. Oh well, they're going to kill them in Paris quickly, I guess. So there we go. Yeah, the French are coming in around in from Belgium, which is super annoying. And just unsieging stuff. Like, God, you cowards. Fight my battle line, damn it. Oh well. Someday soon, hopefully we'll be able to call in Prussia. And they'll come after that truce ends in August, so next year. Well, almost 2 years from now. Like, probably a year and a half. Alright, so let's keep going here. Alright. We can touch Venezuela in a special place to make them like us. I love you too, Venezuela. Let's put that up to max. Okay. Well, it looks like they're trying to turn the tide over there, so let's send some reinforcements in. How's this battle going, and is it balanced? We probably could use some more artillery down there. But our navy is right here, so they're coming with a good amount of troops. And it's a good bit of it's some artillery. It's kind of descending into madness over here, but I think we'll be okay, especially when we get all these troops from America. Alright, let's get on the boats here. Alright, they can get at least half, so that's good. Alright, well, that's going to about do it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Spray and pray out.